guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Samantha Izundu if you haven't been here before, and if you have, welcome back. So today I have another bi-monthly makeup basket slash shop my stash. So this is just a little intro. We're going to go right into my makeup vanity and go through all the products. But I just wanted to show face that I am wearing all the products that I had for the past 2 weeks on my face today. But I will explain that as I go through the products, and then we'll select some new ones for the fortnight. Now, I just wanted to premise that where I am in Sydney, we've just gone into lockdown for 2 weeks. So I'm going to consider that in my makeup options because I won't be wearing, you know, anything heavy. I won't be going to work. But let's go through to my makeup vanity. Okay, guys, I have just done my eyeshadow declutter and I'm exhausted already. But I thought I would do my shop my stash before I continue doing the rest of my declutters. So what I have done, I'm trying to reorganize my life basically. In my last video, I decided to put everything in here. However, as you can see, that doesn't really work. So what I have done, this is my project pan drawers. So down here I have what I finished. This is my project pan. This is my project pan. And then I've decided to use one drawer for excess of my shop my stash. Maybe I've got another drawer above it, so I might even use two. But yeah, for now I think I'm going to have this whole drawer as my project pan at the bottom, shop my stash at the top. I think that'll work better. I'm just trying to not have as much bulk on the table. It's kind of bothering me. So what I'm going to do is go through the usual, everything that I've had for the fortnight, for the 2 weeks, I should say. And then we'll go pick some new items. I will warn you because I'm about to declutter. There's just chaos in my drawers right now. So just keep that in mind, that I wanted to do this first so I could show you how I have decluttered things and the organizational process that I did to change it all around, which I'm not doing right now. I'd rather do this. So let's get into it. I'm just going to start with the products that's right in front of us, and then I'll move over to the stuff in the drawer. So this powder here is from Tatcha, and I have fallen in love with this powder. I have nothing quite like it. It is so soft, and I feel like it's perfect for dry skin because it's a really light powder. So if you want to set but you don't want that heavy matte that a lot of powders provide. So I really enjoy using this. Here we have my two foundations. I have the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion in 2-in-1 Cashew. It's a little bit too dark for me. It's just slightly too dark. I would say in summer, maybe I could just wear this a little bit more, but I don't tend to wear matte as much in summer. I'm just going to sweat and get cakey, so I don't really do that. But there's only a little bit in here anyway. I got this one from work. And I love this foundation. It is a matte full coverage. Well, I think it's full coverage. My gosh, I never thought I'd say it, but I love a matte foundation. It just makes me look quite flawless. I could see how I could easily get cakey, but if you just use the right amount, it's totally fine. So I've really enjoyed using that. And then on the opposite spectrum, I have my Makeup Forever Reboot in R208. And this is like your skin but better foundation. I just love this foundation so much. So we have that. My concealer is my e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer. And having it standing up, I can actually see I'm actually down to about here, which is fascinating. I had no idea I was that far down. And this is the shade Fair Beige. It's too light for me. So I need to be careful when I use this. Ideally, I would mix this with a darker one that I have. But I tend to be quite lazy. But I did use it. I just found that it washed me out a bit. My primer was the Stila One Step Illuminate. I loved using this. It's quite a beautiful primer. It feels really nice on the skin. It's not thick. I wouldn't say it's greatly illuminating, but I felt like it was just a really good all-round primer. Here we have... So I will show you in an eye look that I did. I actually did it today, but I've taken my makeup off since. I used this once, and this is the Satin Blue eyeliner pencil from Nabi. I don't know this brand. I'm really sorry. I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, how do you get makeup, Sam? I think it might have been from like a sale of some kind. I don't know. And I used it once, and it was pretty lackluster. Then I have my Australis Brown Devil eye pencil, which is a ride or die for me. I absolutely love it. So that was a regular use. I used this once, but I forgot to take a photo. When I say I forgot to take a photo, my camera's still broken on my phone. So I have to remember to use my old phone and transfer it to take a photo, which is super fun. And we just went into lockdown for 2 weeks as of last night. So I won't be going anywhere to fix my phone just yet, which is okay. I will survive. But sometimes I forget to take photos. And I use this one day as like a one and done shade. And this is the Zoom stick from Mecca Max in shade Copper. So I did use it. But I do not have evidence of it. I do apologize. And then my lip liner was the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. And I just love this lip liner. It's just a really good tone for me. My 2 lip products were a lip gloss / lip cream. I think it's more of a lip cream from Revolution in the shade Pure. And I will show you photos of me wearing this shade. I kind of tend to show the photos of my eye look, but I'll show you the picture I've used with this look, with this lip. And then I used this once. This is the Too Faced Melted Matte in Cool Girl. And matte was mainly because I wasn't doing eyeshadow colors that were cool enough. Because in the bottle, it doesn't look that cool. I mean, it does. But on my skin, it looks like brown. Which, I mean, it's a moment. But it's a very particular moment. It's not an everyday moment. So I will be keeping that because I do like it for those moments. So that's everything in this. And then I have everything in my drawer, which I will bring out. Okay, so here we have my little mini Max Fix Plus in Passion. And, I mean, it just does what it does. So, it's a setting spray. And it's not good, it's not bad. So I'm going to keep that. Here we have a blush option. And I wasn't too sure about this. And I've decided I really like it. This is the W7 in Heartthrob. And it was just a really nice tone on my skin. I think I bought this for like $2 or something crazy cheap. And it's just a really pretty color. I kind of really enjoy using it. I think I'd only used it once or twice before. That's why I was kind of on the fence. No, but I really liked using it through the fortnight. Here we have a little Mecca Max Eye Single in Radical. And I did the cutest little look with this. I can't remember if I took a photo. Oh, I think I did take a photo. I did. Okay, let me put it up in the corner for you. And I used it with my Project Pan eyeshadow. The transition shade down here. I just used these 2 shades. That's it. And I really liked how it came out. So yeah, that was cute. I have a few other singles from Mecca Max. They do not depot, which is super annoying. But yeah, that was really fun to use. My highlighter was Ofra, and I really enjoyed using this. This is the Beverly Hills in the old packaging, I know. So each day I use something different. So I use like these 2 or these 2 or these 2. I always try to blend it with one of the lighter tones so it didn't come off too bronzy. But I really enjoyed using it. I liked how it looked. And you can use a little or you can use a lot. So my Kosas Colour and Light Cream in 8th Muse is stunning. Just stunning. Love it. Can't get enough of it. It's so pretty. It's just such a pretty colour. And it looks so beautiful and dewy on the skin. So I'm so glad I have that. Then we have my face palette. So let me tell you about this. I'm obsessed with this. I'm obsessed with this blush. It's absolutely beautiful. But I didn't use all of these But I tried to use that and it was so patchy and disgusting. And then this is just like super powdery. I don't know. I only tried these 2 shades. I need to try the others, but I got really annoyed when I tried to do that. I had to wipe everything off and start and use a different palette. So it kind of annoyed me, but I love these 2. I wouldn't get rid of it because these 2 are phenomenal. I could only hope that this is okay. It feels really dry. I don't know. I think there might be something wrong with it. I don't know. It seems pretty average to me. Like, it looks really pretty on my fingers, but it's just not transferring well. I need to give it a proper try. I just kind of got really annoyed and gave up. But I did use this one the most, and I used this 1 or 2 times. Next I have my bronze palette. And I won't be decluttering anything in this video because I'm about to do my declutter series. So watch out for that. That's going to be coming after this video. So this is the bronzer palette. And my love for it has changed. I don't think it's horrible. I definitely get what I want out of it. It definitely bronzes my face. But I think I know why it annoys me. And I think it's the tiny little pans. I like to go with my blush. I like to use a big brush too. And I can't do that properly with this without getting a shade that I might necessarily not want. So that's how I feel about that. And then we have the Balm How About Them Apples Cheek and Lip Cream Palette. I keep forgetting that this is lip as well. And I think I used this only once, not because I didn't want to use it, but I was just not doing as many dewy looks. And I also had this. So it's almost like I had too many options. And I also have my project pan, and Sydney went into lockdown last night. But before that, we were wearing masks at work. So I was using more powder products because I still have to wear a full face of makeup, but with a mask. So I wasn't wearing these kind of dewy, beautiful tones. I absolutely love this, but I just didn't get the use that I really intended for out of it. Okay, future me here. It's the next day and I totally forgot that I had this eyeshadow palette in my Shop My Stash. I just did my declutter video before it, so I put it away. Silly me. But I did use this. I think I used this twice. And I have 2 photos of the looks. One photo, it just doesn't do it justice. I think I did, I can't even remember what I used. I think I used these tones around here. And then my other look where you can see a bit better, I'm using this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. So the second look I felt turned out a little bit prettier. The other look was pretty, but the photo, you just can't really see it. And I've spoken about this palette before. It's not the best palette in the world, but I love it because it's soft. It's not great quality. It's powdery, but they provide really soft, muted pastel looks. It's quite versatile. So I love this palette, but I can completely understand why a lot of people hate it because it's not a great palette. But for what I want from it, it's a great palette. So that was a really nice eyeshadow palette to use for the fortnight. And then lastly, we have my Juvia's Place Warrior palette. And I did a couple of looks with this that I can show you, and it's just beautiful. I loved using it, and will continue to love using it. And isn't she just beautiful? Oh, she's glorious, just glorious. So I'll be adding that into my collection over here. I've saved a little spot for her because nothing else fits in here now that I've organized it. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is put everything back and we're going to pick some new products, the exciting part. Okay, so let's start off with our primer and concealer. You can kind of see everything's really overflowing, but I would like to, I really want to be finishing this one up. This is the Becca Under Eye Corrector in, what's it called? It's just the light one. And this is just the smaller sized one. And that is because my friend gave me her big one that is too light for her. So it's barely been touched. So I want to finish the small one before I go into that. And I've used quite a bit of it. So yeah, I'm going to add that in. I'm going to add an actual liquid concealer as well. This is actually brand new to me. I got this at work, never been used. The Too Faced Peach Concealer, matte coverage in buttercream. This wasn't spoken about much, but it's kind of like a dupe for the NARS in a way. So this I haven't used yet at all. I'm hoping it's a good shade. It's looking a little yellow, but the other option I had was like, it was too light. So I'm going to see how this goes. So with primer, I did get a new one, but I don't think I'm going to use it just yet. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I will get 2 primers with 2 different purposes. Yeah, so let's go with this new Milani Prime Perfection Face Primer that I got. And this is just a little travel size, and it is hydrating. Oh, it's hydrating. And then I also want to add in my new NARS one that I got from work. I've been very lucky. This is the Light Calivoya. Oh gosh. And it's kind of like the Hollywood Flawless filter. You're not going to really see much. Are you? You can't really see anything. But I'm really keen to try it out. Alright, so foundation. I'm definitely going to be adding in my new Huda Glowish skin tint. And I have the shade Fair 01. So I'm very excited. I actually haven't used it yet, so I'm super keen to try that. And I will get another one. I actually want to finish up these 2 products, so I'm going to add them in. This is my Hourglass. It is the Illusion Skin Tint. I don't have the lid. In Ivory. I've got like 1 or 2 more uses of that, so I'm going to finish that. And then I got this from work. It's literally like 1 use, but I just want to try it. It's the Hydro Maniac in the shade 30 Light. So I'm not sure if that's going to be too dark for me, but I'm going to give it a go. Even if it's just 1 use, I'll be happy with that. I just want to get these 2 out of my collection. Clearly I don't have the space. I actually don't have a proper full coverage, so I'm going to add this one in too. Now, it sounds like I've got a lot, but it's just mainly because 2 of those have like 1 use in them. But I haven't used this yet. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear, and I am in the shade 20 Ivory. So that'll be if I want a little bit more full coverage. I don't know how much full coverage I'm going to be wanting in this lockdown, but you know, when I do a video, I might use it. And then with powder, I'm definitely going to use my new powder. It is the Dior, and that is in the shade 0 Neutral. Face and Body Powder, No Powder, that I just hauled. If you want to see all these new products that I just hauled, I'll link it up here that I'm going to be choosing today because I'm too excited. And then setting spray. Oh, I don't think I even really want a setting spray, but I might just add this same one back in if I do, because I'd rather just use like 1 at a time because I have a few of them here, rather than picking a new one each fortnight. So I'm just going to add that back in. You can't even tell what's what and where's where. Basically, this is my cream, my face palettes. I have literally run out of space. Blush, bronzer, highlight. So I need to find an actual place for my face palettes, and I think I want to remove the cream or something. I need to do something because this is too chaotic. It doesn't fit in here anymore. So what do I want to use? I definitely want to use this NARS cream bronzer, the Bronzing Cream in Laguna, which I haven't used yet. So I'm going to add that in. For powder, I'm just putting in everything that's new basically to me. It's been so long since I've had new products. I'm very excited. This is the Huda Beauty Glowish Bronzer in Light. I'll give you some swatches of products once I've picked everything. So hang on, guys. Blush. I have new blush. For powder, I'm going to try the Luminoso because it's my only new powder from Milani. And it's very pretty. For powder highlight, I am going... Oh, I think I'm going to use one of my loose. It's been a while. So this is my Hey Glisten. It doesn't exist anymore as a company, but I still like their products. It was an indie brand. This is a Beck's loose highlighter, and it's really quite pretty. And then for cream, well, I'm obviously going to pick these. Blush. I'm just going to put all of these in because I want to play with all of them, to be honest with you. And I might not use all of them, but I want to put them all in. Oh my god. My NARS. Oh, this is too reflective. It's showing everything. My NARS. Oh, have I got too much blush? Okay. Alright. I'm going to put back this Milani one. And I'm going to put in my NARS Orgasm, my new one. This one here. Because, of course, I'm putting this one in. Are you kidding me? It's beautiful. So I've got lots of blush options, cream and powder. But I'm not mad about it. Let's go to the next. Okay, so I'm going to have my singles. Mascara, I don't pick. Brows, I am pretty much finished the gross one that I have. But I'm going to still keep this in because I want to properly finish it. So I'm going to keep that in and I'm not going to pick a brow. And then I've got my Project Pan brow pencil. Okay, so I'm going to pick an eyeliner. Well, let's try this one. This is my ColourPop. This is my ColourPop. All the writing's written off it, but it was from the Bye Bye Birdie range. It's like a plum eyeliner. So I'm going to add that in. I don't even know what eyeshadow I'm going to use, but that looks pretty. We won't pick lip liner yet, so let's go into some singles. This is new to me that I'd like to play with. This is from Ciate. It is the Marbled Metals in Gilded. And I will swatch this one for you. It is super pretty. Look at that. I don't know if you could tell in this lighting, but it's like got a copper shift to pink. Oh my god, that's insane. So I'm really excited to use that. I might add in this Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit in Goldilocks. It's actually so pretty and I forget that I have it. Wowee. It's just like such a beautiful topper. So I'm going to add that one in. We're going to have all these glam looks and I'm not going anywhere. But I do intend to make some extra videos while I'm on lockdown. Right, I definitely want to try my new Luxe Gloss from ColourPop. That's a must. And I want to try a few different lippy options. Let's pick some things that I haven't worn in a while. One that I want to use up, I've almost finished it, is the Hailey Baldwin for Model Co. I've taken the stopper out. There's like nothing in it. I've got a few uses left, so I really want to finish that up. Let's pick some lipsticks. Oh, I need to declutter these. It's getting hectic. I want to pick this one here. This is my Savvy. I don't know the shade because everything's rubbed off, but I want to get some good use out of this, and it's a nice pink. Very easy for me to wear. And let's go in with my new Kosas Dark Room. I haven't worn this one yet. I've only swatched it. That's something I could wear in a video. Not out because we're wearing masks. Let's do that one. And then potentially one more, maybe a liquid. We've got, what have I got? Purple, pink, and nude. Sure. What about, should I go a little bit daring? We've got a liquid and a cream. Maybe I'll add this one in. It's like super dark. Yeah, I might add that in. I might not wear it, but I might. This is the Lime Crime Lip Glaze Butter and Glaze in shade Moss. And it's a lip cream, so it doesn't dry down. So let's add that in. Ooh, saucy. And then I'm bringing you up here because we're going to pick some eyeshadows. So I've got some new eyeshadow palettes that I want to play with. One that I definitely want to pick is my Amrezy. For obvious reasons. It is super pretty and I think it would complement the options that I've picked. So I'm going to pick that one. I think I only want, or I might go Boudoir Noir. And, oh, that mirror is annoying. Because that one's new. And then I'm actually going to pick something. I'm not going to pick my new Sandstone. I might leave that for the next one. And I might pick one that I haven't used in a while that I would really like to play with. I'm actually thinking I want to play with my singles because I never, ever, ever do. And we've got some beautiful color options. So we've got our Enchanted Luster. And then over here we have Sydney Grace. Ignore those two. I just added them in from an old depotted palette for transition shades. But these are all my Sydney Grace. So I'd like to play with these as well. So let's add that in. We've got 3 palettes. I feel like I'm being very eager for someone who's not going anywhere. But I will definitely wear makeup going to the supermarket with my mask on. Because that will be my event of the week basically. So in terms of swatches, I'll show you a few more. Here is my highlighter that I just made go everywhere. That's cool. Here. Not the best lighting. But it's very pretty. Take my word for it. I've actually done all these swatches for the new products. So I'm not going to swatch the new products. You can see my whole video that I carded before. And then I will show you some swatches from from my singles palette. So I will show you this one. Oh gosh. Oh my god, that's so pretty. That one is in the shade Cyberpunk from Enchanted Luster. Let's have a look at this one. This is Sydney Grace, which would be a good time to try it, you know, with the these actually look like the Temptalia kind of shades. This is Under the Sea. And then let's do this green. I didn't do that very well. That's not a good swatch. It's called Electric Lime. I'm so sorry. This is really bad. I'm getting towards the afternoon light, so it's not great. But there we go. There's a few swatches for you. So that is everything. I've got quite a few things, don't I? And I'm going to put that as much as I can in my drawer. And then everything else will be in here. Gosh. Doesn't really want to fit. Okay, that's as good as it's going to get. I've done it. Okay, so that's everything that I've done for the for my Shop My Stash for this 2 weeks. Let me know your thoughts down below. I'm really excited to play with all my new products. I feel very, very fortunate to have all of these products. Let's do a little zoom. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new here and enjoy Shop My Stashes. I'm starting a declutter series after this as well, so stay tuned for that. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!